Hi, my name is Milton and I will talk about the pressure. The pressure is a resonance force to the area over which that force is distributed. For example, we have here a ball of soccer, and inside the ball is air, and the air trying to get out the ball, and that force we call pressure. The a good tool to measure the pressure is a manometer. The manometer was invented by Stephen Holtz at the 1896. And we get here a very good sample of the manometer. Here is where is getting the pressure, and this is a liquid. Can be mercury or water, or can be oil. Manometer has a long story in the area of fluid mechanical measurement. They consist in a U-shaped glass tube which is filled with liquid, typical oil, water, or mercury. At its simplest, one end of the U tube will be open to the atmosphere, while other will be connected whatever is the one wishes to measure the pressure of, say, a pressure tank of gas. Manometer can also be used to make pressure liquid fluid. And here is the pressure will move this needle, and this can say what is the pressure inside. And so the manometer is important for engineering because this can help to measure the pressure of oil, gas, or anyone else, like the machines, engines, and that is why the manometer is very important.
My name is Miguel. I talk about the meter. The meter is a fundamental unit of length in the international system of units. One meter is the distance line travel in a vacuum during of a specific interval. Initially, this unit length was created by the Academy of Science in 1791 and defined as 1/10 millionth of the distance from the pole of the Earth equator line. As an instrument of measure, we can define flexible graduated, used for making measurement in amount equal to 1,000 centimeters. It can be read as a meter per second when it comes to a rate meter or just meter when you talk about a distance. In engineering, it is widely used because it is useful for measuring widths, heights, machines, and to reflect them in format, scale when working with an object that is too large or too small. Thank you.
My name is Oscar Alvarez, and I will talk about the mass and its relation with engineering. The mass in physics is a measure of the amount of matter that has a body. This is an intrinsic property of the body to determine the measure of the inertial and gravitational mass. The unit used to measure mass in the international system of units is the kilogram. It is a scalar. The concept of mass arises from the confluence of two laws: the law for universal gravitation of Newton and Newton's second law. According to the law of gravitation of Newton, the attraction between the two bodies is proportional to the product of two constants, called gravitational mass of each one of them, making the gravitational mass a property of matter, by virtue of which two bodies attract for the second law of Newton. The force applied on a body is directly proportional to the acceleration that being referred to as the constant of proportionally inertial mass of the body. The instruments used to measure mass and engineering are balance scales and mass spectrometer. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Oscar Leo, and I talk about the diagram. The word chronometer has a great origin stopwatch inspired by Chronos. He is the god of time. It is a watch of clock function that is used to measure fraction of time, so short and very present general. In the early 19th century was a watchmaker named Louis Pierre, who invented the first stop was the Turing in himself. She developed himself to improve the system, especially improving the system of the rock. They are usually found in two types, analog and digital. The first are those that watch how to make the time fraction. This is a picture of the analog chronometer. The second are electronic and more exactly than before, so that this including contact with the function. The instrument is usually used in the sport competition. One advantage is a type or equipment. It is always compare the result. Thank you.
Thermometer history. Galileo Galilei made a prototype that was a glass tube with a sphere on the top and add alcohol and indicate temperature. How a thermometer in a glass tube is introduced with the alcohol and temperature indicate. Scales that can read a thermometer can be read in degrees Kelvin, Celsius, Fahrenheit, and ranking. Application in the engineering will measure the temperature of the machine and stuff.